Okay, everyone, I think I'll get started here. Good morning. It is Monday, January 13th, 2020. Thank you all for tuning in. As usual, if you have any questions along the way, please feel free to drop a question in the question and answer option, the Q&A, and I'll be happy to answer it as we go along here. If you are watching the recorded version, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you have any questions about anything we go over today, feel free to shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email. And then if need be, we can set up an email we can set up a one-on-one meeting and we'll go from there. But today we're just going to real quick talk about the kvCORE Property Boost. I know we have a lot of new agents here that might not be familiar with it. So kvCORE Property Boost is probably the best way to bring in a high volume of leads, buyer leads, and it's a really powerful tool for kind of not exactly a whole lot of money. I think a lot of agents who have done the Property Boost will show that it's you get a lot of bang for your buck. So without further ado, let's jump in. And let's start talking about the Property Boost. So when will you want to boost a property? Well, let's say you have a new listing that you are looking to promote and you want it marketed as best as you possibly can. You've done your Matterports with Nika, you've done your photos, you've done all your social media promotion, you've hosted an open house, and you want to kind of put the cherry on top, and that's going to be this kind of promotion. So you're willing to put in a little bit of money for your Property Boost, and I think what our agents have found is that boosting these properties, they have great short-term benefits, where you're finding people that are interested in that particular home, but the long-term benefits far outweigh the short-term ones. You've got people that have interest in a particular area or a particular home, and they are now recorded as leads for you, and then you've got them for forever. So we'll get into all that, but let's just first look at exactly how to boost a property. So you've got a listing, and you want to boost it. So you're going to go to your listings here, and then you're going to find the listing you want boosted. And there's a couple different ways to do it. You can click the little box here and boost property that way. Or you can actually click on the listing itself and pull up the full listing page. Just give it a second to load here. And then you click on the three little dots here, which we've gone through all this before, but this is going to be where all of your kind of marketing tags are. You click boost property, and it brings you to your payment page, and that's it. That's really it. You decide exactly what you want. Do you want to boost it for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks? You kind of get some savings here if you do it more than 3 weeks, but we kind of recommend doing those if you have like luxury properties or the higher priced bracket properties that might be on the market for quite some time. Those are going to be the ones you want to do for multiple weeks. I think what a lot of our agents have found, if you have any homes kind of within the $100,000 to mid $200,000 range that really shouldn't, or you don't expect to be on the market for too long, those are going to be, you'll get 1 week of that. 1 week boosted is going to be plenty. We've found that with our agents boosting properties for just a week, they've gotten anywhere from 25 to 35 new leads just from that boost. So you're probably wondering, okay, it's boost, but what does that mean? Okay, so I probably should have talked about that in the beginning, but now's as good a time as any. So this is a preview of a Facebook ad that kvCORE will do for you. The kvCORE Property Boost is it's a Facebook ad campaign that kvCORE does completely for you. They use Facebook's artificial intelligence to put an ad for your property with your URL here. So that's the tracked link. So that's how they know for all the leads to go to you. And they and they put it in front of the eyes of people that they deem to be the best matches. So what we're finding with a lot of our property boosts, they're getting thousands of impressions, and then the link itself is getting hundreds of clicks. And then of those hundreds of people that have actually clicked on the link to view your property, anywhere from 25 to 35 people are actually opting in and signing in as a new lead. And then of course, those all go to your CRM. So yeah, so this is the page where you kind of just decide exactly what you want out of your property boost. Again, most of our agents here within our, with the homes that we are dealing with, get as much out of the 1 week as they are looking for. But we've also had agents do 3 weeks, and they just get a ton of leads that way. A word to the wise here, unfortunately, is that if you were to buy like a multi-week, like let's say you purchase a 3-week ad, and the property, you accepted an offer after 5 days, kvCORE won't stop your boost. They'll keep it going, and unfortunately you won't get refunded for that. But as long as it's still kind of pending, you still might get some leads from it anyway. So you'll still get kind of what you paid for there. A couple disclaimers down here. In order to boost a property, you must be the listing agent or have permission from the listing agent to do so. Ads take about 24 to 48 hours to go live. If you are a lender, please do not boost the listing. Your leads will be routed to your company and not assigned to you. And if the listing becomes pending or under contract during the duration of the boost, no refund will be issued for the time used or remaining. We just went over that. So anyway, once you put in all your billing information, you submit it, and then it goes out. The next page, I think the final page, they will ask about your seller's information. If you'd like, and if your seller wants it, your seller can get daily updates on how many leads are coming in. That might be very valuable to you or your seller. This is one more thing you can be adding to the value of your seller, saying, look at all these people that are interested. I'm going to do my best to schedule showings for all these people, and we're going to work to get your house sold quick and hopefully above asking. That is just that's another perk of the property boost, is they can get daily reports sent to their email about how the ad is performing. And then you will, it's okay. So you've boosted the property is live. Let's go to the next step. So the next step will be kind of what happens once the ad is live. Once the ad is live, each one of your leads will appear in your smart CRM. You're going to get a text from kvCORE that says that you've got a new lead. You'll also get an email as well. So as soon as there is a new lead, you can follow up immediately, or as frequently or as infrequently as you'd like. So once you get a new lead from your property boost, they're all going to be tagged with a PB, right? Like as you can see here. This is just a lead that I use for test purposes, but they'll all be hashtagged with a PB with the address there. So you'll know kind of how the lead came in. That was through property boost or whatever. So what it'd be good to do is it'd be good to take, because you can't set up hashtags ahead of time. It'd be good to take this lead or all of your leads that have come into property boost, because you can select more than one. Let's say that these leads also came in. Again, this is Liz Feeney. This was just during a class, and as one of our other agents. Same with Erica. These were for class purposes. So shout out to them. So let's say that these are 4 people that have come in through the property boost. You can go in and you can add a hashtag that way. Let's say I'm promoting a Elma property. I want to have all these tagged Elma. Oops. And since they're all already tagged with that address, I think I'll just keep the Elma tag. So hashtags updated with Elma. Now, what's a good, another thing about these leads is because they have opted in as being leads by viewing a property, kvCORE will automatically read that property is their interest. So let's say this guy, Jim Smith, clicked on this 921 North Blossom Road property in Elma that is $299,900. kvCORE will automatically read that as his kind of interest level. So he'll have search alerts automatically activated, and then similar properties to this will go out to him at a frequency that you kind of can manage yourself. So he clicked on it, he registered as a lead. You can go into the alerts and you can kind of manage them if you'd like, or just kind of let it go. So right off the bat, they'll be getting stuff from you. They'll be getting properties from you. So that's going to be step one in your nurturing of these new leads. Step two, we kind of talk about this. I mean, you can contact them as as one-offs. You can just right away start emailing, calling, texting them. Or if you plan on boosting somewhat frequently, we talked about this in one of our last webinars, but you can go into Marketing Autopilot, start a campaign. And you can create a new buyer campaign for Property Boosts. So I think I did this. This is left over from my last campaign. Property Boost buyers. What I did was, and I'll just do this again so I don't confuse anyone. All that I did was I took kvCORE's default new buyer lead campaign. If it ever wants to load. And I cloned it. I won't do it again, but I'm just showing you exactly what I did. I set the tag, just PB, as Property Boost. Oops. As all property boosted leads are tagged. Come on, it's being touchy here. Okay. So each time a property boosted lead comes in, they're tagged with PB. So this would be automatic. I'll do property boosted leads clone. I only said clone because I've already created this campaign before. I don't want to confuse myself. But when a lead is tagged with the PB, as all property boosted leads are, they will automatically be added to this campaign. And as soon as they log in as leads, right off the bat, they're going to be getting a text from me. And then their first day, they're going to be getting an introductory email from me. And then kvCORE will assign for me to call them. If this campaign is, this can be exactly what you want. You can boost a property and have kvCORE just handle all of the follow-up for you with all this kind of stuff with the new buyers. I'm just going to let the system do its thing. If you're not thrilled with this campaign, you can just take away. You might say, okay, day 6, I'm not going to want to call them. I'm just going to take away this action. Or you might want more emails. You can add an email here, and you can pick from one of the templates that they have available. You can choose any of these. You can also create your own templates as we've done, but that's a different webinar. So to backtrack a little bit, we boosted a property with our new listing. We are going to get somewhere between 25, 20, anywhere around 35 leads will probably be our max per week. Each lead is automatically tagged with the PB and then the address, and then also just PB. We can just set up a PB campaign where every lead automatically comes in and they're automatically nurtured. And then each lead is also on property alerts, search alerts that are similar to that property that they clicked on. And if they start responding to you, you can remove them from the campaign and just contact them as normal. And if not, they can stay in your in your CRM and receive stuff from you until maybe a few years from now they say, hey, I'm ready to buy a house. I want to start looking seriously at a house, and I want you to be my realtor. And then additionally, all these leads that come in, you can set it up to where the seller of the house that you're listing gets a report. So that is Property Boost. There's a lot you can do there. Property Boost is probably the most valuable and effective way to bring in large amounts of leads for a pretty low cost. So yeah, that's all I have today. Thank you for tuning in, to everyone that did tune in. And I look forward to meeting with all of you, speaking with all of you. Those of you that watched the recorded version, thanks again for watching every single week. We're doing really well with these webinars. If you have any recommendations for webinars too, let me know. If there's something that we haven't gone over that you have questions with, I'm definitely open to suggestions. I think we've covered quite a bit with kvCORE. And I'm looking to continue on with doing more. And I think these are a pretty effective way to get some of this knowledge out there. But once again, if you have any questions, please call me, email me, text me. I'll be happy to help you out in any way. And if you'd like to set up a meeting, we'll do that too. I will talk to you all soon. Thanks.